Hello everyone and welcome back to my Beyond the Gates 24 official YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Their charge is twofold: earn a little seed plutocrat for their budding modeling agency, while also jibing for implicit gift. Lest you misdoubt their capability to multitask, Danny greets their dealer by telling him how hot he is. Play your cards right and we'll have you partial naked in a transnational fashion magazine in no time, she says. Heck, Danny can't indeed snare many drinks from the bar without esteeming the bartender's exquisite cheekbones. And as the drinks keep flowing, Danny and Pamela begin to daydream about where to grow their new business. Europe, maybe? Meanwhile, Ted pays another visit to Leslie. But unlike their last converse, he isn't telling her to stay down. He's inviting her to an improvisational birthday lunch for Eva. You'd suppose Leslie would jump at any chance to spend further time with her precious Teddy, but she's still too angry with Eva to cut a slice of cutlet. Who says monsters are only in fairy tales? Ted asks, leading to an argument about why she prevaricated to him for so numerous times about Eva's actuality. Leslie counters by saying that she only prevaricated to him formerly, while he has told numerous falsehoods to numerous people. Next to you, baby, I'm squeaky clean, she says. The one thing Leslie wouldn't tolerate, still, are Ted's allegations that she doesn't love her son. I love her so much, it hurts, Leslie says. She's a memorial of the love I lost, the life I would have had. Or is it the life she still can have? Placing her hand on Ted's, she says it's eventually time for him to do right by her and Eva. At Garland Memorial, Doug judgments June with a severe case of pneumonia, one which will supposedly bear a bypass surgery. With one of Doug's hands still out of commission, June is put in the able care of Dr. Wilkes. Kat arrives at the sanitarium in a flurry, interposing Naomi and Jacob's discussion to partake her recording of Leslie criminating Eva of running Laura off the road. Jacob admits that Leslie's words are ruinous, but it'll take further than that to shut this case. Still, he thanks her for the recording and agrees to pursue the matter further. By the time Kat leaves, June's surgery is formally finished and it's a success. Heck, June is feeling so good, she's formally cracking jokes about making Doug her new swain, though Naomi is more focused on getting her decent casing. Jacob defenses himself from the sanitarium on a work-related matter, dropping by Leslie's to let her know she needs to come down to the station for questioning. Anita walks in on Vernon vibing out to an old Articulettes song, proving he's still determined for her to get the band back together. Enough nudging, she tells him. I'll do what I want in my own time. She's still interested in doing a one-night-only reunion, assuming the ladies will actually start taking her phone calls, of course. Their converse is intruded by a visit from Bill, who claims he's just dropping off papers regarding the trade of his and Danny's sand property. Vernon and Anita suspect that Bill may be there for another reason, but he denies any ulterior motives, politely leaving at Anita's decree. With Bill out of the house, the discussion turns back to reuniting the Articulettes, with Vernon surprised to hear that Sharon lately denied Anita's phone call. Vernon encourages Anita to try calling Tracy rather, using her strong foundation of faith. Tracy might be more willing to reunite if she thinks they'll be making a joyous noise. When Vernon latterly walks in on Anita crying, he assumes Tracy shot her down, but they're supposedly gashes of joy. Tracy has agreed to come over for regale, where Anita plans to surprise her about an implicit reunion. Is that the stylish approach? We'll find out. Over at Orphe Jeans, Vanessa is approached by a handsome youthful man named Cody, who wants more of what she lately gave him. He especially likes what she supposedly did with his bottom. Still, we can't do effects presently, she tells him brutally, if you can't follow instructions. Follow me again, we're history. He replies with a puppy dog-esque yes, ma'am, and she tells him, you'll hear from me or not. Vanessa's coming stop is to Nicole's, where her confidant drops a stunner on her. Nicole allowing about dealing the house. With Ted gone, she wants commodity new. But Vanessa isn't willing to handle the table, at least not yet. Dealing the house might feel like a quick fix, but Vanessa says she should take some time to consider it. However, she'll happily make them both a mint, if she still wants to vend in a time. Concerned about his hubby, Smitty puts on his investigative intelligencer chapeau, making multiple stops around city to interrogate about Martin's secret. His first visit is to Nicole, who says it's impeccably accessible that Martin would cancel his presidential crusade to concentrate on his family, that is, until he mentions the agonies Martin has been having, which she finds concerning. Smitty also arranges to meet Bill at Orphe Jean's, where he asks what Bill meant when he said it was important for him and Martin to remain on the same platoon. Bill tries to play it off, suggesting that he was presumably just stressing the significance of family. When Smitty asks if there's commodity related to Martin that he doesn't want the public to know about, Bill tells him to ask his hubby, because everyone in this family is so honest about their secrets. After overseeing June's surgery, Doug heads to the summer house, where Joey welcomes him with another friendly greeting: either you have the plutocrat you owe me, or you have a death warrant. Doug says he can start paying off his debts now that he's back to performing surgeries, but Joey says he'll be 80 by the time he makes enough. At this point, Joey says Doug only has one way out: either you call your woman, or I will. Watching from the other side of the room, Danny is curious about the content of Joey and Doug's tense discussion, while Pamela is more interested in Joey's Instagram account. Some violent moments in Fairmont Crest, so it's time to dive into what suckers should anticipate to see on the new cleaner over the coming 5 days. First out, Danny will start the week off feeling down in the dumps. After all, she had a series of delicate events unravel. From intimately getting fired from her levee board position at a charity to her grandniece, Samantha choosing Chelsea to be her modeling director over Danny, the woman dealt with a lot. On top of all that, she's still floundering with her marriage ending to Bill. It looks like Danny will gravitate toward Andre to ease her pain. Still, as the days go by, Danny's stylish friend Pamela will be a source of comfort too. In fact, her bestie will help support and encourage Danny to start a new chapter in her life. The two will come up with a bold plan for Danny's fashion comeback. That's doubtful, but one can only conjure, right? Across city, BTG spoilers for this coming week note that Ted and Nicole will witness some problems as their anniversary is approaching. Will Ted unmask his old affair to Nicole before Dana Leslie gets a chance to, or will the deranged woman drop the stunner herself? He commended an Andre about it, so there's always the chance that his whoreson accidentally says commodity to someone. With that said, Leslie has a vicious plan to reveal her and Ted's secret and also fill everyone in on the son they had together, Eva. As Eva also happens to be the family's temporary adjunct right now, if and when this secret is revealed, not only will it shock Nicole, but Ted too, since Leslie claimed that she ended the gestation shortly after she set up out about it. Meanwhile, Ted and Nicole won't be the only two suffering from connubial straits in the community, as Martin and Bradley Smitty will disaccord. Their differing parenthood styles will have them at contrary ends of the hedge when dealing with Tyrell. The teen's bullying problem will escalate, and while Martin believes the couple should handle this one way, Smitty will endorse for another way. This will have Martin redefining his parenthood ways. In addition, Vanessa's marriage to Doug will also be on shaky ground as she gets near to Joey. In fact, suckers need to watch as Vanessa admits she has passions for the sketchy summerhouse proprietor. Vanessa is a known cheater with multiple men on her canon right now, but she hasn't exactly caught any passions for any of them, so confessing that she cares for Joey really does change the dynamics in her plot. Rounding out connubial issues in Fairmont Crest, Bill and Haley Lawson will face an unanticipated challenge beforehand during the week of April 14th, so it'll be intriguing to see how the recently married couple will handle effects. Is this about Bill and Danny's lip cinch from the week before? Only time will tell. Speaking of Bill, his relationship with son Naomi Hamilton will take another mega hit, as the youthful counsel strikes back with an unanticipated move where her case is concerned. As suckers know, she's representing 3 former womanish workers from her pater's law establishment, and Naomi will push for a game-changing agreement. This will eventually lead to another battle between Naomi and Bill, which will produce further chaos and drama. Incipiently, the Dupree family will gather to celebrate Catherine Cat's birthday, but suckers should anticipate some pressure in the blend. Not only will all of Cat's family come together, but Tomas Tom is invited, too. As he's in hand at Bill's establishment, will effects get awkward between him and Cat's kinsman, Naomi? Beyond the Gates spoilers note that effects could also get dicey if Eva is at the birthday bash. While the two ladies do'n't get on, Eva may be there from an organizational perspective as the family's adjunct. While Tom and Kat are dating, he's also been heavily flirting with Eva, so if Kat realizes that the man she's with also seems to have some sparks with her nemesis, she could fly off the handle.